Mahayogeshwari Darshayam Asa Parthaya Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. Translation. Sanjaya said, O king, having spoken thus, the supreme lord of all mystic power, the personality of Godhead, displayed his universal form to Arjuna.
Please continue.
Text, yeah, we can. Text 10 and 11. Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Bhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Bharanam, Divya Yeneko Dhyatya Yudham, Divya Malambaradharam, Divya Gandhanulu Papanam, Sarvashacharya Mayam Devam, Anantam Vishvato Mukham. Translation. Arjuna saw in that universal form unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful visions. The form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine upraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands and garments, and many divine scents were smeared over his body. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, all expanding. Purport. In these two verses, the repeated use of the word many indicates that there was no limit to the number of hands, mouth, leg, and other manifestations Arjuna was seeing. These manifestations were distributed throughout the universe, but by the grace of the Lord, Arjuna could see them while sitting in one place. That was due to the inconceivable potency of Krishna.
So, what is Arjuna saying?
Arjuna saw the universal form of the Lord with unlimited mouth and unlimited eyes and
Yeah.
many visions. And also the form was with many ornaments, many weapons, garlands and garments, and various scents all over his body.
Yeah. Sitting in one place now, Arjuna is able to see everything. Just sitting on the chariot in one place. Okay. Please go on.
Yeah. Text 10 and 11. Aneka
Text 12.
Vaktram.
Text
Sorry,
12.
text 12. Yeah, text 12. Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhavet Yugapad Uttita Yadhi Ba Sadrasi Saya Bashat Tasya Mahatmana. Translation. If hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. Purport. What Arjuna saw was indescribable. Yet Sanjaya is trying to give a mental picture of that great revelation to the Dhritarashtra. Neither Sanjaya nor Dhritarashtra was present. Sanjaya, by the grace of Vyasa, could see whatever happened. Thus, he now compares the situation, as far as it can be understood, to an imaginable phenomenon that's thousands of suns.
So, so what is Sanjay saying? What is the
It
radiance of this universal form?
is compared to thousands of suns rising at once in the sky.
Yeah, imagine already with one sun, when the sun is shining brightly, we can't look up, And it's like
Yeah.
really afternoon, we can't see. Now this universal form has effulgence of hundreds of thousands of suns. Just to give an indication, that how much light was there, how much effulgence was there.
Text 13. Tatraikatham Jagatkristanam Pravibhaktam Anekadha Apashya Deva Devasya Sarire Pandavastadha. Translation. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. Purport. The word Tatra there is very significant. It indicates that both Arjuna and Krishna were sitting on the chariot when Arjuna saw the universal form. Others on the battlefield could not see this form because Krishna gave the vision only to Arjuna. Arjuna could see in the body of Krishna many thousands of planets. As we learn from Vedic scriptures, there are many universes and many planets. Some of them are made of earth, some of some are made of gold, some are made of jewels, some are very great, some are not so great, etc. Sitting on his chariot, Arjuna could see all these, but no one could understand what was going on between Arjuna and Krishna.
Hmm. So he could see everything in one place. All the
Right.
planets, all, right?
Yeah.
And then here Prabhupada is saying what are the some materials that the planets are made of.
Some are made of earth, some are made of gold, and some are made of jewels.
Yeah, our this Earth planet is made of Earth. So we may not
Yeah.
even be able to imagine that, oh, there can be a planet of gold, or there can be a planet of jewels, you know. But here Arjuna is seeing everything in one place.
Text 14. Tata sa vismaya visto, ritta Roma Dhananjaya, pranamya sirasha devam, kritanjalir abhasata. Translation. Then bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord. Purport. Once a divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna changes immediately. Before, Krishna and Arjuna had a relationship based on friendship, but here, after the revelation, Arjuna is offering obeisances with great respect and with folded hands he is praying to Krishna. He is praising the universal form. Thus, Arjuna's relationship becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of all relationships. In the scriptures, there are 12 basic kinds of relationship mentioned, and all of them are present in Krishna. It is said that he is the ocean of all the relationships exchanged between two living entities, between the gods, or between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. Here, Arjuna was inspired by the relationship of wonder, and in that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm, and quiet, he became ecstatic. His hair stood up, and he began to offer his obeisances unto the Supreme Lord with folded hands. He was not, of course, afraid. He was affected by the wonders of the Supreme Lord. The immediate context is wonder, his natural loving friendship was overwhelmed by wonder, and thus he reacted in this way.
So what's happening here?
Over here, Arjuna, who was very calm and composed usually in nature, he, he became very astonished. His hair was standing on it, and he was earlier he would see Krishna as his friend, but everything changed after he saw the universal form of the Lord.
Yeah. And what is he doing?
He's offering his obeisances with folded hands and praying to Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier they were friends, and now Arjuna is seeing, oh my God, my friend is God actually. So what mood is overcome to Arjuna? What is his right now? What is he feeling?
He's feeling ecstatic, wonder. He's full of wonder.
Wonder. Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of wonder. Imagine if you could find out, oh, your friend is God, most powerful person. Yeah. So here Arjuna is feeling, wow, he's seeing everything, and his relationship now is changed with Krishna. He's become overwhelmed by wonder, he said. So 12 basic relationships, out of which 5 relationships, do you know what are the 5 l- primary relationships that each of us have? Uh,
No.
One of the 5. Huh? I'm sorry.
5. No. Can't remember.
I'm sorry. Like parent and parent,
Oh,
or
any.
as.
So any relationship.
So the 5 basic relationships that any living entity can have with Krishna is
Okay. As a
neutrality.
father, but not like that.
Yeah, neutrality, right? The
Yeah.
Shantaras. Then as a servant, Dasyaras. As a friend, being friends of Krishna. So Shant is accepting, oh, God is great, Krishna is God, accepting his greatness. Then servant is actually, having that service attitude towards Krishna. Then friends with Krishna, like Arjuna is Krishna's friend. Then being a parent of Krishna, Vatsalya. And then lover, conjugal ras. And as one ras goes higher than the other because it includes the other. So, for example, conjugal is known as the highest because it includes everything. It includes dasya, friendship, vatsalya. The lover has, at different moments, different types of emotions for Krishna, serving Krishna with complete love. So then those are the basic. Then there are 7 relationships which keep on changing, like ghastliness, and here wonder is one of them. I can't remember very clearly. Those are like the moods which may come and go. But the primary are those uh, neutrality, servitude, friendship, parent, and lover. So then in the other 7 comes sometimes the humor, sometimes wonder, sometimes ghastliness, like that. There are 7 of them. Okay. So here now Arjuna is afflicted with wonder. Okay, Shinam said she can read. So Shinam, you want to read the text
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, sure. Text 15. Arjuna Uvacha Pashyami Devamstva Devadehi Sarvamstatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan Brahmanam Isham Kamalasan Stham Rishimscha Sarvan Urg Uragamscha Divyan. Translation. Arjuna said, My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents. Purport. Arjuna sees everything in the universe, therefore, he sees Brahma, who is the first creature in the universe, and the celestial serpent upon which the Garbhodakshai Vishnu lies in the lower regions of the universe. This snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjuna can see from the Garbhodakshai Vishnu up to the topmost part of the universe on the lotus flower planet where Brahma, the first creature of the universe, resides. That means that from the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna, who was sitting in one place on his chariot. This was possible by the grace of the Supreme Lord Krishna.
So what is Arjuna saying?
He's seeing, he see like all demigods and living entities in his body, and Brahman, lotus flower, also Shiva and all the sages and serpents.
Yeah. And he's also able to see Garbhodakshai Vishnu, who's at the very bottom of the universe. Garbhodakshai Vishnu, he's lying on the Garbhodaka ocean. Half the universe is filled with this ocean. And Lord Vishnu lies on this ocean. Then from his navel comes the lotus flower, and Brahma sits on that. So here reference is given. Lord Vishnu's snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes called Vasuki. We have been we're just reading the churning of the ocean in Canto 8. Just began. Where Lord Vishnu is telling the demigods that use Vasuki as the churning rod. And because they have to churn the ocean, so they're going to use Mandara mountain as the churning rod. And the churning rope is going to be Vasuki. It's the rope. Yeah. Certainly very, very different than what we used to churn our butter. Yeah. Okay. Going on.
Text 16. Aneka bahudar vaktra netram pashyami tvam sarvatonantarupam nantam na madhyam na punastavadim pashyami Vishweshwara Vishwarupa. Translation. O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes, expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Purport. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and is unlimited. Thus, through him, everything could be seen.
Hmm. So everything is being seen here. Right, let's go on.
Okay, text 17. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam cha Tejo Rashim Sarvato Diptimantam Pashyami Tvam Durniri Kashyam Samantad Diptana Larka Dyutim Aprameyam. Translation. Your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence spreading on all sides, like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs.
So why was it difficult to see?
Because of the effulgence from his body.
Yeah,
Mm.
thousands of suns, Sanjay was saying. But yet Arjuna is able to see hands, legs, everything, everywhere. And there's so much radiance, and yet he's able to see also all these things going on.
Text 18. Tvam aksharam paramam veditavyam. Tvam asya vishwasya param nidhanam. Tvam avyah shashwat dharma gopta. Sanatanas tvam purushom mato me. Translation. You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion.
See, where are the purports are there, right? Yeah, okay. So I guess these verses don't have purports.
Mm.
Right.
No, these verses don't have.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So here, what is Arjuna saying to Krishna?
He's saying everything is resting in him, and he's the oldest one, maintainer of this world,
Yeah,
of everything, eternal religion.
yeah. Going on.
Text 19. Anadi madhyantam ananta viryam ananta bahum shashi surya netram pashyami tvam dipta hutasha vaktaram swatejasa vishwam idam tapantam. Translation. You are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. Purport. There is no limit to the extent of the six opulences of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here and in many other places there is repetition, but according to the scriptures, repetition of the glories of Krishna is not a literary weakness. It is said that at a time of bewilderment or wonder or of great ecstasy, statements are repeated over and over. That is not a flaw.
So again, Arjuna, what is he saying again?
Like he doesn't have any end, no middle, and no beginning. Unlimited
Yeah,
glories. And the effulgence, he's talking about the effulgence. And
yeah.
fire come.
Fire is
Yeah.
coming.
Through his
And
effulgence,
again,
this universe is happening, right?
I'm sorry.
I mean, this line, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. So it's because of Krishna's effulgence that this universe is existing, or there is a light in this universe, and light,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Okay.
right. And again, Arjuna is saying, I'm seeing numberless arms. Every day he's keeping on repeating, oh, there's so many, there's so many. So we can see he's actually struck with wonder. We sometimes also when we see something that strikes us like wonderful, we may repeat also, right? And we want to
Mm.
describe it. So here, that's what Arjuna is also struck with wonder. So it's not a literary weakness. He's glorifying Krishna. Prabhupada is saying he's glorifying. It's not a literary weakness. He's kind of in ecstasy and wonder. Yeah,
Mm.
we'll go on.
Okay. Text 20. Daya पृथिव्योरिदम् अन्तरं हि व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशश्च सर्वाः दृष्ट्वा अद्भुतं रूपम् उग्रं तवेदं लोकत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मन्. Translation. Although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O great one, seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planetary systems are perturbed. Purport. Dyav Prithivyo, the space between heaven and earth, and Lokatrayam, the three worlds are significant words in this verse because it appears that not only did Arjuna see this universal form of the Lord, but others in other planetary systems saw it also. Arjuna's seeing of the universal form was not a dream. All whom the Lord endowed with divine vision saw that universal form on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So who else could see this form? Was it only Arjuna?
Sanjay? But Sanjay
Sanjay
was.
can see it. Yes.
Okay.
Sanjay is seeing it. That's how he's narrating it. That's right. And here Prabhupada is saying, all whom the Lord endowed with divine vision could see the universal form. Because we are going to hear that how the demigods were also then offering prayers to the Lord. It's not only Arjuna who can see. Because we may say, only Arjuna saw. No, Krishna is letting so many others also see the universal form. So it's
Mm.
more evidence that Krishna showed this universal form to Arjuna.
Hmm.
Okay. Read one.
Okay. Text 21. Amihi tvam surasangha vishanti kechid bhitaha pragyalyo grananti swasti स्वस्तित उक्त्वा महर्षि सिद्धसंगाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः. Translation: all the hosts of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings crying, all peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. Purport: the demigods in all the planetary systems feared the terrific manifestation of the universal form and its glaring effulgence and so prayed for protection.
Yeah. So we can see who else could see the universal form.
All these great sages
Yeah.
and demigods.
Yeah. So many demigods, so many great sages could also see the universal form. And they got afraid. Universal form certainly is a fearful form because he could see everywhere
Mm,
hands, legs, fire coming out, people gushing into the mouths. You know, certainly cannot have like
mm,
a loving relationship with the universal form, right?
yeah.
So it's inspiring a lot of wonder, a lot of fear, a lot of amazement in people, those who are seeing it. You want to
Okay.
read one more or stop here?
I think we can stop here.
All right then. So we'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.